Welcome back to another episode of Jason's Bricks and 5, where we discuss LEGO content in videos of around 5 minutes. Today we're going to do something a little different than I've done on my channel before. There's been a number of LEGO announcements of future sets coming out. Starting April 1st, there's 4 sets that I've kind of picked out that I quickly highlight, give my thoughts on them, and then you can give me feedback, see, do you agree? Maybe there are things you are interested that I'm not, or vice versa. But the first set that we have, it is set 21356. It's the River Steamboat. It is the newest LEGO Ideas set that's been released. It is 4,090 pieces, and it is $329, $330, I guess, if you round up. It's available April 11th, and they will have an exclusive gift with purchase that is a ticket booth, I guess. It's not a real needle mover for me. It doesn't look like there's anything too clever. At first, it kind of reminded me of the newspaper stand they had recently with the modular. But initially, looking at this LEGO set, it looks really good. I love the way that it looks. I think it's going to be a great display model. I think there's very few people that would have other uses for it. Maybe you might have a city and you can find a way to put it in your river area or something like that. But judging by the scale of it, I think that's going to be, a hard sell for a lot of people. It appears that it does have some neat functionality. Looks like it's probably similar to the Idea Steamboat Willie set, that it has wheels kind of hidden underneath the hull. And if you push it, the paddle wheel will spin, and there's some mechanism in there you can see, kind of like you would on a steamboat if you were. But it's a really great looking ship. That being said, I don't know that it's something I would be picking up, just because, number one, it looks like it's quite large, and number two, I don't know what would I do with it. I guess I could put it on a shelf, but I already don't have shelf. All my shelves are full of different Legos. So, without seeing it in person initially, for me, it's probably a set that I will, over time look at while it's available or afterwards and be like, yeah, that's a really good set. They did a great job designing it. It's just something I probably will not be picking up. The next one, this is actually a set that I had heard rumors of, and then once it was revealed, I was quite disappointed actually. It is set 43263. It's the Beauty and the Beast castle. It's 2,916 pieces, and it's going to be $279. This one will be available on April 4th. And there were rumors that they were coming out with a new Disney castle, the one that they had for Disney World, I guess the second version. That one is going to be retiring later this year. And so they were, the rumors were that they're going to be replacing that castle with a new one. And I was kind of excited and hopeful because, rumors were that it was going to be, Beauty and the Beast or Belle's castle. And I was hopeful that it would actually be based off of the Disneyland Paris castle. What we have now, they originally, a couple years ago, had the original Disney castle. It was a different color scheme. They more or less just kind of redesigned it with minor tweaks and kind of a new color palette. That's the one that's available right now. That one's $400. This one, is going to be quite a bit cheaper, but it's not based on the theme park. It is based on the movie. And so if you're a fan of Beauty and the Beast, this could be something that would interest you. For me, I was disappointed. I was hoping it would be based off of that Disneyland Paris castle with the hill coming up the side and the square trees and the dragon that's underneath there. But I've been fortunate to be able to go there before, and I think it would have been great. I really would love to have the different Disney castles, but it's not to be. So this one, it has, I want to say it was like probably 8 figures, but a lot of them look like they're brick built, Cogsworth and some of the other, furniture. But when that came out, I was unfortunately disappointed with it. It's not that it's a bad build, just it's not probably something for me. It looks like it would be a great play set. If my daughter was 9 or 10, I could see this being something she would absolutely love. But for me, when I look at the front of it, I don't automatically think, oh, that's Beauty and the Beast. I know exactly what that is. It looks more like a purple dollhouse play set. So probably not something I will be picking up, unfortunately. Plus, there is that fig of the Beast. I think it looks a little bit weird. It looks like they may have taken the mini doll head and put it on a minifigure. I don't know for sure. I guess we'll find out when they bring it out all the way. But yeah, not real needle mover for me. Next, we have a set. This one doesn't come out until May 1st. And this one is probably the most interesting, or I don't know. It has some very interesting aspects to it. It is the Avengers Endgame Final Battle. It is set 76323. It's $99.99 and 621 pieces. Now this set looks like it comes with 10 minifigures. So this is clearly a minifigure set. And when you look at the build, it really looks like kind of a basic base plate with a couple bricks, some rings, you know, like the Doctor Strange magic rings that the characters are flying into, and then 10 figs. And if you think about it, it looks like one of those figs, I guess, is maybe an Ant-Man that you have a mech built around. But you've got 10 figures, including, you know, one of those being the big fig of Thanos. So for me, it seems like this is definitely a fig pack. You know, I could see someone getting that and building a bigger set, but it's not something I frankly was really impressed with the build. It looks like it's really just a way to almost kind of get some of the same figs that we've seen. I didn't see a lot of huge difference. Probably the most interesting part to me was actually Captain America's shield. It looks like it's going to be half printed, so it has kind of that broken look. But yeah, definitely not something I would probably see myself picking up. Maybe if it was on deep discount, or you know, something came out about the figs that really enticed me. But the Marvel figs, for the most part, seems to kind of be similar to Harry Potter in that it's just kind of a regurgitation of the same things that we keep getting. Now the last one, this is probably actually the most likely set for me to pick up, and it's probably the least exciting for people, but I saw it, and you know, it comes out April 1st, and I actually kind of like it. I think it's kind of a cool little thing. It's the cheapest one, and it is set 40817. It's the yellow travel suitcase. So it's a small little build. It's $15. It's got 184 pieces, and it just looks like it's a fun little build. And you know, the reason I would say I'm probably most likely to pick it up is because, number one, it's only $15. So, you know, certainly it's the most affordable of these options. It's got like some stickers you can customize it. That's not really the part that entices me. But, you know, some of the little parts in here, there's like a little passport, you know, some different things. I think it could just be a fun little build. You know, you put that together, probably 20, 30 minutes, you know, and it's not something that is going to take up a lot of space. Maybe you find, you know, something, you know, I don't have it in front of me, so I don't know the scale, but maybe it could go with your upscaled minifigure, or, you know, there could be some simple ways to use that and display it. But that's probably the set I frankly am most likely to pick up from any of these four. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Are you excited for any of these sets? Are you going to be picking them up? And, you know, maybe I'm missing the boat, so to say, you know, on the river Steamboat or something else. Let me know. Curious what you think, and which of these you may be picking up. You know, certainly it does change once we see him in person, because I've had that. You know, the Mona Lisa was one. I was like, yeah, that's a real dog. But I actually ended up seeing it in person, and I got it, and I actually like it. So, you know, I reserve the right to change my mind, just as we all should. But just curious your thoughts. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we will see you on another episode of Jason's Bricks in 5. Happy building!